Welcome to Trifecta Hour. I'm AJ. This is Ink. This is Glenn. This is Prince. We in the building. How's everybody doing this fine Friday?
Ooh, we here.
Friday almost as fine as my wife, yo.
Uh,
I don't think it can compare. I don't think it can compare.
Mm,
Jesus.
Ink always giving my wife flowers. I love Ink.
Oh my goodness. Is Glenn there? Hey, Glenn, you there?
Yeah, he's a white circle.
I know he's a white circle, but I don't hear him.
We don't hear him, but I will say he's doing all the buttons. He's pressing the buttons. So.
Wait, who's doing the buttons?
Glenn,
Glenn knows when to push the buttons.
he did it. I didn't do it.
All right, let's get into it. So, Kevin McCarthy is out. 8 radical Republicans joined the unified Democrat caucus to oust Kevin Owen McCarthy as Speaker of the House of these here United States of America. Some people say the Republican Party is in shambles, and some say that this is the way our political system is supposed to run. Here's a clip of Matt Gaetz on Fearless with Jason Whitlock explaining the possible next steps for the party.
Uh-oh. Because I can't hear Glenn.
Rip the Band-Aid off, remove McCarthy. Then the next step of the plan has to be to install someone who is more conservative and more effective as a fighter. Now, the two options that we have currently are Jim Jordan and Steve Scalise. I don't think there's a single American who would argue that Jim Jordan and Steve Scalise are not more conservative and more dogged fighters than the former speaker. So when we get that person in place, we have to then really advance on using the power of the subpoena and the power of the purse. I mean, here we are 9 months into the Congress, and we haven't even sent Hunter Biden a single subpoena. Regardless of how you feel about the evidence, it's easy to look at what Democrats did in their first year, dragging Donald Trump Jr. before the Congress 3 times over nothing, and see that we're not quite as aggressive and vigorous as we should be yet. So Jim Jordan, Steve Scalise, both great men, amazing men of family and faith. They've got huge trust and confidence throughout the Republican conference. I think either of those men would be the next step in the plan, and then use that power subpoena and power of the purse.
All right. So what say you, Ink? Is bumping Kev out good for the Republican caucus?
Yes and no. So
All right.
I think it's good because it shows that we won't just go along to go along. Just because you have an R by your name, but I think the timing sucks.
Hmm.
And it just shows like in party fighting, right? Like, how are we supposed to be united as a party and we're fighting amongst each other and disrespecting each other and not aligned? So that is my biggest problem with this. I guess it's like, you know how like you want to have like a falling out, but you don't want it to be on public display.
Right.
And that's kind of how I wish this scenario was. So what it does is it just gives more ammunition to say the Republican Party's falling apart. The GOP can't come together. They're just all over the place. Everyone's in it for themselves. So I think for me, that's the biggest downside to all of this. And just before, we're just going to skip over Glenn because he's not here.
So you meant falling out in private, kind of like how our TikTok journey was.
Yes. So yes. So people don't even know that you no longer talk. You just move along. You don't say anything. You don't make any announcements. You're just like, we good. We're good.
Have
Right?
a great one. We
So
love
that's
you.
kind of how I wish it would be. I mean, I know this scenario is a little different than the clock app,
Right.
but I would like to just be like cordial in mixed spaces and be like, look at here. Okay. Can't keep doing the bullshit that you've been doing. Okay. Because if you keep this up, you're not going to be allowed in the rant room no more. Okay. Just saying.
Amen.
All right.
Prince.
It's kind of a catch-22 because the one thing I do admire about it is we gonna kick people out that ain't doing their jobs. Like, we're not gonna stand united with somebody that's not holding their end of the bargain.
Yeah.
But On the other end, it's like, say what you want about the Democrats. They're always united. Wrong, stupid, or indifferent, they're always walking a straight line together. So it's one of those things to where we want to be the bulldogs and say, hey, look at us. We get rid of people that don't do right, even if they're our own. But like Gates was saying, when it comes to holding people accountable, bringing Hunter Biden in front of people, using the subpoena powers, now we want to be like, well, we don't want to seem like we're hammering or we're using our political power to assassinate. There's that word again, to bring people to court, stuff like that. No. If y'all gonna be a dog, be a dog. If y'all gonna be a wolf, be a wolf. Like, the Democrats clearly don't give a shit. They will drag us across the mud to get what they need. But we, for some reason, we wanna be that family faith type thing and all that stuff. But I'm like, we gotta fight fire with fire. So I like what Gates was saying. But we got to put it in action. So whoever this next speaker is, I hope he come in like a bulldog in the China shop, because we really need to start putting boots to asses on the other side, beside within our own party.
All
Can you
right.
turn that mic down though? Damn.
Well, I
Y'all
thought
told me to turn it up.
I thought it was just my. I thugged it out. But yeah,
Woo!
your mic is very hot, Prince. Very hot.
How's that sound?
Get away
why,
from it.
now, why would you get closer to it? Like, anyway.
Okay.
Glenn is back. Hi, Glenn.
So, Glenn, is this a good thing for the Republican caucus?
I'm still kind of on the fence. I am. I'm a little on the fence. The reason why I'm more on the fence is because I understand what they're going for. They want a speaker who's actually going to do what he says he's going for. But is this the right time to do it? I'm not a big Kevin McCarthy fan. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather see Jim Jordan up there. I would actually rather see Donald Trump as Speaker of the House, but that's neither here nor there. But I do believe that this may have negative consequences to come. But like, I'm just in. Let's see where this goes.
Negative consequences like what?
This is what I'm worried about. So right now, we already know that we have these establishment Republicans who are unfortunately in the Senate. We know they're part of it. The flipping what's my dude Mitch McConnell? All them, the establishment Republicans. Now, in order for us to actually get things accomplished as one side of a political spectrum, we still have to unfortunately try to work within these people. But now it's like, is that division going to really polarize it? Are we going to need a third party now? I don't know. These are the things that play in my head, if that makes sense.
Well, this goes back to something that I said a long time ago, is that Donald Trump and AOC is basically the makings of a four-party system, if you really think about what they all stand for. So if you think Republican, Democrat, Trump, and then AOC, that can literally be four political parties right there. But as a radical Republican, fuck Kevin McCarthy. Is never going to be the right time. It's never going to be the wrong time. Fuck this man. It's time to go. It's time to move on. We made a contract. We had 20 actual conservative Republicans who said, you're not going to get our vote just because. We're not going to play politics with the American people. We actually came to Washington to represent the people. So if you want our vote, these are our demands. Came to the table, did the negotiation, said, okay, got your ass up there, and went back to business as usual. No, there's no good time. I don't care about the timing. You got to go. So, and then you set your ass up there feeling invincible, talking about, well, if they were going to vote me out, they would have done it already. Matt Gaetz was like, well, all right, well, hold my beer.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, that was great.
He put in the provision to allow them to do it. So, hey,
yes.
your fault.
And I think that was probably the smartest thing they did in this, is to assure that they would get what they were promised, right? So the moment that he reneged, they were like, "Oh, okay, we got you. Watch this. It's been real, homie. Good luck with that."
Facts. I mean, Prince, is there anyone you would like to see as speaker?
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know I like to be honest. I didn't really give a shit about the speaker until I heard y'all talk about him. About when McCarthy was having the issues to get the seat and they needed more votes for the seat. So I got to do more research on him, but the same names keep coming up. So I just got to do my research on those names. That's Jim Jordan. And the other name that Gates said. So once I do and of course they're throwing Trump's name in the hat. They just want Trump somewhere near the White House. It's so funny. If the head executive chef is up, they want Trump.
They just want him in the White House somewhere.
They just want him in the White House.
Facts.
So I reserve it till I do more research.
Glenn?
Listen. So this is why the Speaker of the House is so important, Prince, because that is the third in succession. That is the third person in line of succession. President goes down, Vice President takes over. Vice President goes down, Speaker of the House takes over. So that is why I think that it needs to be. I like Jim Jordan. I really do. I've followed his career for a while now, and he's remained solid. He says what he's going to do, and he actually attempts it. He's one of the only one who's actually trying to take an honest look at January 6th. He's one of the only ones actually advocating to get those people out of jail, the innocent ones anyway, up than MTG. But that's a whole different.
Can I ask y'all something real quick?
Yeah.
Did it not give anybody pause when Gates said he's a man of faith? And when I ask that, I mean, that's one of the knocks that they always say with the Republicans and conservatives is we lead with religious views. We want to hammer our faith on people and we want to judge everything based on our faith. Is that something that gives y'all pause, or how do y'all feel about that?
No, because it's absolutely true. How I lead, I go with my faith.
Okay.
Well, I knew Glenn was going to say that.
It's true. We already know Glenn's answer.
But I mean, that's one of the things that irritates me as a radical Republican is when they Christianity, right? Great. I think sometimes the right uses Christianity the way the left uses racism. So it's like they try to scare you. They try to get you the boogeyman. You don't believe in Jesus. You ain't going. And it's like, oh, bro, can you get the job done? Like, okay, cool. Pray whatever God you want to. Can you get the job done? I mean, anyway, inked.
At this point, probably none of the people that are there would be someone that I would say should be Speaker of the House. I mean, Glenn's highly favored.
Not highly favored.
Yeah, Glenn's highly favored. We'll just go with that. And I'm not speaking of Trump. I think he would be good for the job, but I'm kind of in the space now where we get a lot of promises, right? People say all the right things to get the job. And then the moment they have the job, all of a sudden they forgot all those great things that they said. That's why we're in the position that we're in right now.
Speak on it.
That's why we're making history right now. Amen. So I'm at the point now where I would just rather the person who has never said anything and was silent, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I want to be the Speaker of the House, and we're like, oh, who's that? You know who would be a good speaker? That Dodo from South Dakota. Or North Dakota, the one that's running for president.
It was
what's his name? The white guy.
I know you're talking about, but I don't remember.
The guy with the eyebrows.
See? We don't even know his name. We don't even know what state he's from. You see what I'm saying? Like, he would be a good
one. One of the Dakotas.
He would just stand right up there, and we would be, like, shocked by everything that came out of his mouth. We'd be like, oh, wow, that's how you feel.
Oh, okay. I elect Vivek Ramaswamy. No, I'm just playing.
Absolutely not. But
AJ mute.
Okay, again, when with highly favored. But yeah, so like I just kind of feel like it's always these names that are out there, and it's always like the people their name that get these positions, and then they just fail. And I'm just kind of tapped out. Like I'm burnt out. Like I'm at the place now where I would rather just close my eyes and throw a dart, or like pin the tail on the donkey, blindfold you, and then you just go like this and go, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's the person, the one right there, that guy, South Dakota. He can't do any worse than this moron did.
Amen.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest because we keep voting on promises. Come on, guys.
I'm sick and tired of your broken promises.
That part. They all speak really well until it's time.
No.
All
Okay,
right.
AJ,
So
hold on. One sec. Before we move, I just need to know one thing.
what?
Glenn, are you pressing
Yes.
these buttons?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Do you know
I
when
like
to press the? Do you know when to press the next button?
Nope.
Okay, you didn't read the notes. All right, cool. So let's segue. Black men in dresses, roll it. All right, I put Bob the drag queen in there just for you, Prince. I know
so
that's
petty.
your. I know that's
so
your,
petty, and I love it.
I know that's your homie.
Such a fan. I'm such a fan.
Now
you live in an apartment.
You live in an apartment. Listen.
We're not getting started. We're not doing this, you guys.
All right. Monologue, please. Listen, I understand that there are trans people of all nationalities and races. Let's not sit there and act like we don't see what the fuck we see. There's been a push, and there's been a strong, especially the last 5 years, of putting black men in dresses and putting them before the masses. And it's just crazy how we went from being forced into being emasculated to now we're choosing it and then masquerading into shit like it's freedom. And so let's be clear, I'm an artist. I get the difference between playing a character and sashaying your ass on the red carpet in a dress talking about I'm living in my truth. No, I'm not playing these games with y'all. So I don't know. Am I overreacting? I mean, is there a bigger statement here being made that I'm missing? Am I a total cornball? Am I totally lame here, Glenn?
Nope. You're not. This was 100% systematic destruction of the black community. This was the feminization. This is the continuation of buck breaking. This is nothing more than taking something that was the symbol of strength, which was the black man in his home, the father figure, and turning him into I don't even know what. I don't know what.
Sissy.
A broken buck.
Sissy.
Sissy. A broken buck. And I honestly can't stand it. And it bothers me because when I sit there and start talking about it, that's when you get called homophobic and transphobic. No, I'm not scared of none of y'all. Not a one.
Right.
There will never be a feminized male who will put fear in my heart. But what I do not accept, and I never will accept, is what's happened to the community. So there it is.
Amen. Inked? Am I lame? Or is this?
Well, yeah, you're lame, but not this time.
Yeah.
I mean, the majestic. It's never gonna go away. Appreciate you for that. I just find it interesting that we are always the character. You're always the character, and we always play right into it, right? So I don't know when we lost our way and when being a masculine man became negative. I don't know when that happens, but we need to go rewind the time all the way back to that time. Because this is beyond the artistry, right? because what do they say? Oh, it's okay. Men could polish their nails. Oh, it's okay. Men could wear dresses. Oh, it's okay. Men could paint their nails. They want that to be like the norm when it was never the norm. And Glenn literally hit the nail right on the head when he said, they trying to bust your back out again. Going back to it.
I couldn't think of the term buck breaking. That's what I was
Yes.
trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't even thinking of the term buck break. I didn't remember it at the moment.
Yeah. So what are we really doing? And I think too, for me, it's like, what is the point of it?
Mm-hmm.
When does fashion go too far, right? So it's like all the lines are starting to blur. And I think now when you see like straight men in drag, it's like that same type of concept. It's like, why? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to wear makeup? Why do you want to dress up like a woman? What are you really trying to tell us?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's odd and it's strange, and I don't understand the reason of it. So no, I don't think that you're lame. I think you're right on. I mean, if we were like, what are the actors who say they'll never dress up as women? They'll never wear dresses in films because it's not something they do. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
When do you stop selling your soul? When do you just put your foot down and say, enough is enough? I'm not doing this.
Right. I don't mind it as a performance. Like I don't care about Big Mama's House, Medea. I don't care about those type of things. I just think those characters, but also Denzel Washington was very clear. He said, if you accept a role, you accept everything that comes with it. You can't be like, I'm not going to do this or I'm not going to do that. No, you accept the part. You take everything that comes with it. That's why you don't see Denzel in a dress or Morgan Freeman in a dress, because they're not going to accept those type of roles. But Prince, am I lame?
Hold on. But look what they did today. Look what they did to Dave Chappelle, though. When Dave Chappelle said no, look what they did to him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, made him seem like he was a crackhead, smoking crack and flipping South Africa somewhere. Because he said
he was crazy.
But you know what was the best thing about Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle said, "Okay, so I don't have 300 million, but I have 150 million."
Ooh.
You see? Greed. It's greed. How much money do you need? The answer to your question is what's the point of them dressing in drag is because they're giving them bukus and bukus of cash, power, influence. That's what it's all about. And when you're strong in who you are and you believe in your soul that, hey, I may not make 800 million, but I can live generations off 200 million, you will see less of this damn buck breaking. People are greedy, and some people, let's be honest, some people are living their truth. Some people really are wrist flapping in the wind, broken wrist. So it is what it is. But like AJ said, if it's a performance, then do a performance. But it's funny how me, Inked, AJ, and Glenn, we are sellouts when we tell you to pull up your bootstrap. But if you're in a white dress holding hands with a white man on the red carpet, you're courageous. You're a trailblazer.
Oh shit.
Get the fuck out of here. You look like a simp, buck broke asshole.
I don't know if
that picture will forever be on the internet.
Wow.
I'm sorry, AJ.
No. I cut you off. My bad. I don't know if it's possible to go back to the last clip in the video, the last person in the video.
No,
I don't know.
Because it would have to play through the whole thing.
Oh, that's whack. But anyway,
you know what, AJ? Look, let me be honest. I could bring it up, skip over to it, but it takes.
Yeah.
You should have thought this process through beforehand. You know I'm not good at this. Okay, don't.
Spontaneity is the spice of life.
Listen. I pay people for this.
That's the beauty of theater. That's the beauty of theater. No two shows are the same. One night the line comes out, people laugh. The line comes out the same. The next night nobody laughs. You don't know how it's gonna work. It's live to live, moment to moment.
Can we pay somebody to do this?
So so anyway, the last clip was a drag queen named Shangela, and he was standing there with Jennifer Lewis, and then 4 white men were on the outsides, and I was like, this is a microcosm of what the fuck is going on right now. Where's the black man in the suit? Where's the black man who is an executive making decisions? And you got four white men flanked on the outside. You got the black woman co-signing this fuckery, and then you got a black man in a dress. This is the exact antithesis. But the other thing I put in there was Lil Nas X twice, because it was one, he showed up this year at the VMAs holding the Bible in a wedding dress. And so it made me think of Glenn, and I really wanted to ask Glenn this question. So I was like, you know, you're the most religious of the four of us. So what do you think his message is in bringing that piece of symbolism to an award show on the red carpet in front of millions of people?
What it is he wants to make sure that people pay attention to what master he serves. Little Nas X is Lucifer's lapdog. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. The man is there. Every video, he's trying to show you exactly who he is. He's sitting there flipping lap dances for Lucifer. He's got a shoe out with his blood 666 written all about. He's simply blaspheming a God. That's it. So that's his message. And honestly, I hope he repents and figures out what he's doing. But let's be real. This is what Hollywood has become. The Sam Smiths having flipping devil horns walking on the stage. What's the chick who just did Doja Cat?
Yeah,
Doja Cat.
Yeah. This is where we at. And people need to understand this is spiritual.
And here's the thing: it's not like, you know, when Michael Jackson did Thriller, it was kind of like he prefaced it with, like, you know, he's not worshiping the occult. He had a whole statement before the video came on, and now I just look at these people who are artists, and I'm like, where's the fucking art? I just see somebody pushing an agenda, but I don't see the art. Like, I felt when Madonna changed her hair, it was because she wanted to, and it was an expression of where she was as a creative person in that moment. Nobody told her to do it. You know what I mean? It was the things like that. When Michael changed for bad, even though he was Puerto Rican Michael at that point, but that whole shift was his. Like none of it felt forced and inauthentic and like, I'm just doing this to be provocative or you know, this is the agenda we have to push to the youth right now. None of that. I got none of that from none of the inspirations of my youth, and I just kind of feel like now it's just symbolism just to be shocking, provocative, and ridiculous. Just my opinion.
Well,
but anyway,
I just got you ain't bad, you ain't nothing.
Stop it. You know, but even Lady Gaga did it, right? Remember, she used to be this like character of, you know, my poker face. And then she became the artist, right? Like she kind of just like transitioned out of that comical kind of bubblegum. And then she was like, no, I really can sing. I'm really talented. I'm gonna play this piano. And she kind of transitioned her career. Now what we're seeing is they start out by being sweet and innocent and normal. They suck you in, and then all of a sudden the backgrounds go red and, you know, satanic and all this stuff is showing up because by now you're kind of hooked, right? So now they've wrapped you up. You're a fan, right? Now you're a fan. And then all of a sudden you don't even recognize anymore. You're just like, oh my God, it's so great. Did you see her new video? That song is fire. And you totally miss the messaging behind it. And it's, you know, getting into your psyche. And I think that people don't understand that.
That's what Kanye said. He's like, it's the imagery. He's like, there's a lot of little things in these images we see that y'all don't know is there, but it's the subconscious thing, and it's placed there deliberately. But anyway, Glenn, you were saying?
Yeah, what was that? Was it Travis Scott? I know y'all remember the video of his something bizarro world or whatever, and
the
one girl,
it was Travis.
The one girl. Yep, was that who? And the girl's walking out of the concert. She's like, no, I declare the blood of Jesus. That was satanic in there. And she's sitting there talking about everything that she saw, the symbolism, the upside down crosses. And she was like, nah, they calling spirits in there. And then later he said, one of the artists is like, yeah, the rapture happened outside. The rapture already happened. Y'all already in hell with me. And I'm just like, y'all better realize this is flipping. This is spiritual warfare. Y'all playing around, man.
But isn't the upside down cross? Isn't that Peter? Didn't he want to?
Peter was yes. He said that he was not good enough to be buried or crucified as Jesus was. So he demanded that the cross be placed upside down. But now the Luciferians and others have taken it as a symbol of the Antichrist. It's a blasphemous thing.
Okay.
Got it. No, that's whack.
Yep.
It was something else I was going to say, but I totally forgot. But let's just move on. It's time to get petty. All right. Inked, what you got?
Well,
I got 2 petties.
shut up. My first petty is Prince's mic. I don't even know what the hell I was thinking when I told this man to buy a mic. Now he wants to lean into it and talk loud. Okay.
You know why? Because he can hear himself.
Yes, like a damn child. So that's my first petty. And you know what? That doesn't look pleasant. That looks like you do things that you shouldn't be doing as a man that has a wife. Okay? I just want to say that right now. So you might want to get your mouth off the head of the mic. Now, on to my next petty.
You wish the head of your mic was white.
Oh, God.
You know what, AJ? You need to not have both of us on this show anymore. Between your friends, I don't know. Okay, secondly, look, let me apologize in advance. There's AJ and Glenn. Those are the professionals. There's me and Prince. Sorry. Anyways, my next petty is those who think that they can choose the wrong side, and when they get fucked up and burnt up and dissed on the wrong side, they can wander back. So I just want to put this out there. You can be a guest, okay, in our home. But I want to be very clear on whose home it is. And you don't have keys, okay? You don't pay no bills, and you don't have a bedroom, so you can't stay the night, okay? And if you call the man of the house, that changes things, it doesn't. Because the lady of the house still doesn't like your ass, okay? So you're always going to be a guest.
Why are we talking TikTok talk? Why don't we talking in TikTok codes?
I'm not talking in TikTok codes. I'm just being polite.
Now
I'm being nice.
Say it now.
I'm being nice, actually. I'm being polite. I mean, I don't do that often. I'm just, you know what? It's easier if you make a universal statement, because I'm finding there's a few of you who have reached out to the man of the house thinking that you're going to get a key. Motherfuckers, you're not getting a key. I still can't stand your bitch ass. You haven't apologized. You're rude as fuck. And when you disrespect the lady of the house, then you just are fucked. And this lady holds grudges. She doesn't give a fuck. She don't care if you're here or you're not. But just remember, y'all had the opportunity to be in the house. Y'all had the opportunity to have a key. You chose not to.
And quarters. You would have had quarters in the house. You would have had a whole wing for yourself.
And guess what? If you need to remind you what the fuck you did, I will.
Amen.
I'm done.
All right. Glenn?
All right. Well, I've actually got 2 petties myself.
Oh, what is this 2-for-1 deal?
I don't even know. My first one's going out to Colin Kaepernick for voluntarily putting himself back on the auction block. Hey, Negro, nobody wants you. It's over. They don't want you as a slave. It's over. They don't want you to be a high.
I don't want you. I don't want you, Joe
They don't
Jackson.
even want
I
you on the
don't want
practice
you.
squad. Go home. Go home. Somebody even signed your ball for you. My second petty goes out to the morons who sat there and talked about Trump and his border wall. Hey, now your president has begun commission on building that border wall back.
Ooh.
It almost seems like, I don't know, every good idea Biden has had has been Trump's ideas. Dang. Man,
Wow.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to put this in the way possible. Oh, echo.
There
With
you
that,
go.
I'm going to stop. I don't know what happened.
All right.
All right.
Well, my petty goes out to all these punk bitch ass motherfuckers on TikTok who set off a motherfucking grenade and then get mad at the motherfucking dynamite when it blow up in your goddamn face. Here's the thing. If someone's living their life, they may have an opinion I don't like, but I decide to go fuck around and find out by poking the bear, and then they blow the fuck up at me, or they punch me in my goddamn face, or they call me a monkey or a chimpanzee, a ape, a nigger, or whatever they want to call me. Guess what? Bitch, I'm not the victim. I went over there fucking up their good time. So, this is how you know TikTok is not a microcosm of the real world, because in the real world, you be picking your teeth up off the motherfucking floor. Let's just put that on the motherfucking docket. So this whole, I'm going to set it off, and then when someone responds to you in the way that they should respond to you, you now report fucking comments and videos to get people strikes on their fucking accounts. You're a bitch ass motherfucker, and I hope you leave this earth soon. Who's next?
Okay.
Okay.
Mike Sucker's next.
My petty. My petty. It's the Keisha's eardrums. Ah!
Oh my God.
Funky bitch. Listen. My petty
Oh my God.
is to the person that comes into the gym and you smell like you personally were born from an onion patch. How do you not smell yourself, you funky bitch? Everybody else smell you. Have you burnt your nostrils? Have you burnt your senses? How can you not smell that you smell like? How can you not sense that you smell like a bag of onions? Like, come on, the whole gym can smell you, and then you want to talk and have conversations and have the nerve to have the eye of the tiger when you exercise. When you stink, don't exercise. Stay your ass home. I know you smelled yourself. You funky bitch. Had the whole place stinking.
Okay, wait. Before we get off the petty,
Okay.
I have one more petty.
Okay.
As soon as, okay, anyways. Gwen Harris.
Who?
Gwen Harris. Pinky.
Oh.
Pinky. I had to do it here because I haven't been able to catch your ass.
Are we talking about the Pinky?
The Pinky. I haven't been able to catch your ass on the clock app, so I'm just going to put it out here right now. You trifling hoe. Okay? You keep playing with our friends, you keep fucking around, and you will find out. So I'm just letting you know now, Gwen. And maybe I'll tag you in this because I can. That is me calling you. Answer the phone. I'm done.
Can we also point out that this Gwen person is a lawyer who said that in terms of legal terms, vacated and exonerated are the same thing. But
She's
moving on.
She's not a lawyer. But anyway. She's not a lawyer. Counselor, she's not a lawyer.
Counselor, right?
She's a lawyer like you're a lawyer. She plays one on TV.
All right, now it's time for our conservative spotlight.
Mm.
All right, now it's time for our conservative spotlight. This show is
Lord
so
have mercy.
ghetto. This show is so ghetto.
Because you won't
but
let me pay people. God,
But it's
we
so
can
much fun.
resolve this
It
already.
is so much fun. All right. Conservative spotlight this week is Representative Jim Jordan of Ohio's 4th Congressional District, close to Toledo, Ohio. Mr. Jordan has been in office since this election, since March 12th of 2020. Now, he is, let me make sure. He has been in office since 2007. God. Oh, I didn't even know that. In that district, he came from the 12th district since 2001. Before that, he was in the 85th district in 1995. God, he's actually 59 years old. He's actually accomplished quite a bit. Went to school at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where he got a bachelor's degree. He went to the Ohio State, and make sure you put emphasis in that, the Ohio State. And he also went to the University, Capital University. He actually has a Presidential Medal of Freedom. He was also a collegiate NCAA Division I wrestler, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, you like to
I would
wrestle
like to see
men?
him get Robbie on the floor one good time. I wanted to see him body slam somebody.
Who do
This
you
sounds
think
like
he's?
an appeal to authority to me.
Who the hell is he
I'm just
wrestling?
saying.
Who else would he be wrestling, Prince?
Nancy
Really?
Pelosi. I just want to see him just one time.
Well,
just
it's
one time.
2023. You can
Equal opportunity.
wrestle women.
equal
Whatever.
opportunity. That's all I'm saying. So give a big
Okay.
shout out. Hey, and hopefully he might be the next Speaker of the House. So, and I really do like
Okay.
his policies. So big shout out, Senator Jim Jordan. There you go.
It
Shout
would have
out
been
to
nice
Jim
if
Jordan.
you would have gave us one of those policies instead of telling us he wrestled in high school. Nobody cares.
Oh, I got you. One
I
of his
do.
policies is get Biden up out of office. That policy
you go.
right there, put him in
How
jail.
that works.
That's a good policy.
That's a great one. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn.
Counselor.
Who you talking to?
I'll
Pinky ain't here. Who you talking to? Oh, it's
All
my bad.
right. All right, Prince, can you back the hell up? The whole point, you know what? Anyway, it's time for our memes of the week.
I will back up if Keisha tell me to. Tell me to back up, Keisha.
Back it up,
I ain't
baby.
even gonna lie though. Here's my thing. I can see every pore in your nostril.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Oh my god.
Why do you have a mic if you can't talk into it?
The whole point of a mic is to amplify. But anyway, go ahead.
Amplify this. Listen, got me a new toilet brush, y'all. Look at that. Look at that.
Wait, why is this
Whoa,
going so
Glenn,
fast?
where you going, Glenn? You gotta pause it.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not pausing. It's not pausing. Ghetto show. Not ghetto show.
Oh my god.
My internet can't keep up with the meme.
Oh, wait.
You do it, Keisha. See if you can do it.
No, hold on. This is. I wanted to see if I could bring it back. I might have deleted the.
Bring
file.
it back. Bring it back.
I don't think I could delete it either. Sorry, guys.
Well, that's okay. Well, just go back to my toilet brush. Okay, now pause.
I can't. It won't let us pause.
Nope.
It
See,
won't
look,
let you pause.
It's hard. Nope. It's
Uh-oh.
hard
It's the
to yell
other-
with
it-
the around with your mouth.
It's the other mode where the 4 boxes are here in the corner and then the image,
Yep.
the video is on the side.
Yep, you got to put it down here.
I can't.
Okay.
It's deleted. Sorry,
All
we don't
right,
have memes.
well, we always
Look at
got
AJ's face.
memes.
Look at AJ's face. This is
We
priceless.
always got memes.
Oh wait, I got you. You ready?
We always got memes.
Hold on, I got you.
Thank you.
Before
Keisha.
AJ chokes me out. Hold on.
Safe word, kumquats.
And not the way you like sexy Dex.
Hold on.
Pineapples, get off me.
You guys, you know what? I'm just going to say this. This is what happens when you leave me in charge. It generally fails.
Correction, when you leave a black woman in charge.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God.
So let me see if I can add this.
Well, while she's trying to add that, listen, y'all, I just want y'all to know that it takes a lot to put this show together, and you can do it as perfect as you want, but the internet, there it is. Look at that. Booyah. Look, okay, boom. Pause it.
It's paused.
Okay, there we go. Y'all know who that is, right? That is your number one seller toilet brush cleaner. Listen, if you have explosive diarrhea at Taco Bell at 2 a.m., this will get that off. Look at that. Look at that. And feel free to do it around the toilet bowl twice. And I know what y'all gonna say. That's a black woman. Don't disrespect a black woman. Fuck all that. Listen, you disrespect the office when you sit up there and you lie for a party that doesn't give a damn about you and doesn't give a fuck about your power or what you trying to accomplish in life. Get your lying ass off my screen. Next meme.
Oh,
right. Let's be honest.
All right.
All right, this the one. Listen, this for you white people. Y'all fed up. Y'all sick as shit. Y'all won't eat with this white guilt. Y'all sick and tired of people talking about, I'm so sorry, black man. I'ma shine your boot. Let me bow to you. Let me shine your boot. Y'all sick of that shit because y'all like, I ain't had nothing to do about 1,800 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I got a black mechanic. I got a black grocery store registered person. I am not racist. I feel you, white people. I understand, and I'm going to speak out for y'all because like this thing right here said, you know what the best thing that this thing said was none of your ancestors owned slaves. That's a lie because I'm going to tell y'all one thing about this. Y'all come from slave owners. Don't get mad at me. Don't email. Listen, it is what it is. Just own it. But I tell you this, you know how you can get us off your back? Reparations. Next meme.
Oh my.
Now, this meme is for all you bloodsuckers out there that like to eat rare steak and you like when it's fruit punch all on your plate. I love me a leather steak. Wow. All you ass-eating people out there who eat raw steaks, y'all need to be in the jungle somewhere hunting your own fucking kill because that's gross. Cook my steak. Matter of fact, this steak ain't even cooked enough. Wow. I want shoestrings. I want Timberlands. Burn my steak. Wow. You nasty bastards eating raw meat. Next meme.
I feel targeted. I feel really targeted by this.
You the big Negroes that be ordering uncooked steaks. Now listen, I thought this meme was very funny. If y'all don't know, those are the colors of Ukraine. Look how easily it absorbs your money, you stupid motherfuckers. You sit here crying about reparations, and they're sending all your money over to another country. And in the same minute, the moment they always press send on another $80 billion, you get an email talking some, hey, the loan debt period is about to be over. You got to start paying your money, you stupid asses. But go ahead, keep voting for them people. Go ahead. Next meme.
Oh, I think he likes telling me what to do.
Know your place, black woman. Now listen. To those who's listening on the podcast, let me describe what this picture is. It is Kamala Harris staring lovely at some mountains, and the mountains are shaped like mushroom tips. You know what I'm talking about. You know how she got in the office. She went from holding hands to Montel Williams to the second most powerful person in the universe. You don't get that far without your coochie having that wet. You understand what I'm saying?
my
You like
God.
that?
Oh my
I bet you
God.
it talks to him too. I bet you she be getting all types of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Kamala look like in her prime, she will make you pay for all her dinner. It is what it is. But
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
and this meme right here, Disney, Disney.
Stop
I grew
this.
up with Snow White.
Jesus.
So how come Snow White name now is Lupita and the dwarf's name is Tyrone, Lucita, Claude, Tyrone, and Hephaestus? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why is a dwarf named after dust on the ceiling that can kill you? What the fuck is Hephaestus? Like, y'all gotta stop this, Disney. I want Snow White to be white, and I want the dwarfs to be 3 feet. Damn what Peter Dinklage says. You notice that he said he didn't want any other midgets in movies, and now he taking all the movies. You short, funky bitch.
You
And
know.
those are your memes of the week.
Yes.
Thank the
Amen.
Lord.
We appreciate
my
it.
God.
Thank you very much. Let's segue into the Urban Dictionary word of the day. All right. Inked, what you got for us?
Whew. Lamentation.
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 Isn't that a book in the Bible?
The passionate expression of grief or sorrow. Weeping.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Who's weeping?
Oh, lamentation. I thought you meant the stuff that like go around your driver's license.
So, let me read the definition one more time. Passionate expression of grief or sorrow. Weeping. Okay.
Oh my God.
Those who are on outside of the club and cannot get in.
Lego.
Lamentation.
I don't see how you can hate from outside the club.
Can't
You
even
can't
get
get
in.
in.
My driver's license is lamentated.
Just wanted to say that.
Right.
So, some of us have experienced a lot of that weeping
Mm.
from others
Mm.
who are hurting
Text me back, bitch.
because
Mm.
they got, you know what? Let me pause. Let me take that back because I was about to say something real stupid. So let me just rewind. There's some that, you know what? I can't even say anything. All right.
Don't say
That's
it.
the word.
Don't do it, girl. I ain't talking to you, little girl.
All right. Now we're gonna introduce a new segment called Throw It Back Friday. This will be every other week, and let's hit the little drop. Throw it back
Throw it
Friday.
back. Go ahead, throw it back, Glenn. Throw it back.
Wait, Glenn, make
clear.
sure you play the intro first.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I said you should have just went ahead and I got you.
All right. When we throw it back Friday, basically we're gonna share throwback pictures of us. It could be us, it could be things from our past that we loved or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, the first is gonna be images of us from our past, and let's roll it.
That's right. Oh God, this is gonna be.
I had to unmute myself.
All right, that was great.
You know what? Everybody's entitled to a million feelings. That's all I'm saying. Well, you know it's true. I can't look.
I'm so in love, girl. I'm so in love, girl. Yes, it's true.
Blame it on the rain. Yeah. No.
Wait, can we get that one more time?
Why? Do we really have to play that one more time? Fine, play it one more time.
AJ was a bad bitch, boy. He was a bad bitch. She was like,
Oh my god! Look at Prince. His face hasn't changed.
You're trying to figure out who farted. Like,
Oh my goodness.
Hey, here it is.
I hate my life.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Just wanted to let you guys know that was 1992. That was high school senior for me. Oh my god! Okay. I'm crying.
I was 15 in that picture.
You were 15?
Man.
Oh wow. Ooh.
15.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Great. That was fun. That was so fun.
Ooh.
Great.
so we got Milli Vanilli. We got Milli Vanilli.
Why
from
wait,
Nature.
wait. Why the fuck are you so close to that mic? Back the fuck up.
I am not close to it.
Yes, you're so fucking close. It's distorting.
It's brushing your cheek. You get an exfoliation every time you speak.
Okay,
Ain't
can we
told
just
me
go
to
to the
get
end?
goddamn mic.
Oh my god, we're already over.
I told you I didn't want a fucking mic.
Shut up. We're already over. Come on, AJ. Let's just.
All right. Quick announcement. Simply Sunday ever set. Well, soon. It's a habit.
Soon.
I'm sorry. AJ'sRentRoom.com. We got red Halloween gear. Go check it out. AJ'sRentRoom.com. Make sure you follow us across all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Here, subscribe to us here. Rumble. And make sure you subscribe to our podcast, Apple, and what's the other one? Spotify. Appreciate y'all. And oh, please, no one could ever blackmail me. I any picture from my past, and it gets worse. Let me tell you, that's a tame picture. That's a tame picture. And
Was that a mock turtleneck?
And that was my favorite turtleneck. It was like it was like
I knew it was a turtleneck. You
it was
weirdo.
A turtleneck. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god! If you ever want to know what it's like to be our friend, your skin gotta be thick.
Thank y'all so much for watching. We
out,
appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week. Thank you so much. Hit the outro, please, when we get the booger. Vito!
Hold on. Y'all don't want to talk
Play
more?
Throwback Friday again. Play it back.
You don't want me to do the Throwback Friday just one more again?
No.
We're done.
Just one more time? Oh, no.
All you was